Welcome to Psych IQ. In today's video, we're diving deep into the dark world of gaslighting, a sinister form of psychological manipulation that can leave victims doubting their reality and questioning their sanity. Understanding what gaslighting is, how it operates, and how to combat it is crucial for maintaining mental health and personal autonomy. Stay tuned as we explore the intricacies of gaslighting, its impact, and the strategies to protect yourself from this insidious tactic. Don't forget to like, comment, and share your experiences or questions about gaslighting below. What is gaslighting? Gaslighting is a psychological manipulation tactic where the perpetrator seeks to make their target question their perceptions, memories, and reality. This form of manipulation can occur in various relationships, including romantic partnerships, friendships, family dynamics, and workplaces. The term gaslighting originates from the 1944 film Gaslight, where a husband manipulates his wife into believing she is losing her sanity. Key characteristics: lying and denying. The manipulator frequently lies and denies past events, even when confronted with evidence. Twisting facts. They distort information to confuse the victim and make them doubt their memory. Isolation. The manipulator often isolates the victim from friends, family, and support systems. Projection. Accusing the victim of the manipulator's own behaviors or intentions. Stages of gaslighting. Gaslighting is a process that unfolds gradually, making it difficult for the victim to recognize the manipulation until it has deeply affected their mental and emotional state. This process typically occurs in 3 stages: devaluation and discard. In the stage, the gaslighter often begins the relationship by showering the victim with excessive praise, attention, and affection. This stage is characterized by what can seem like an intense and passionate connection, which quickly creates a sense of dependency and trust. Jane met Tom, who was incredibly charming and attentive. He frequently complimented her, made grand romantic gestures, and seemed genuinely interested in every detail of her life. Jane felt as if she had found her soulmate, someone who truly understood and appreciated her. "I can't believe how lucky I am to have met you. You are perfect in every way," Tom would often say, reinforcing Jane's belief that she had found the perfect partner. This phase serves to lower the victim's defenses and establish a deep emotional connection. The gaslighter's behavior during this stage is often so positive and reinforcing that the victim does not suspect any underlying motives. Once the victim is emotionally invested, the gaslighter begins to subtly undermine their confidence and self-worth. The devaluation stage involves criticism, belittlement, and constant questioning of the victim's perceptions and memories. As the months went by, Tom's behavior started to change. He began to criticize Jane's decisions and question her memory. If Jane mentioned a conversation they had, Tom would deny it ever happened or claim that she remembered it incorrectly. "You're just being paranoid," he would say when Jane expressed concern. "I never said that." "You must be imagining things," Tom would assert, causing Jane to doubt her own memory and reality. During this stage, the gaslighter employs various tactics to create confusion and self-doubt in the victim. They may accuse the victim of being too sensitive, overreacting, or misremembering events, leading the victim to question their own sanity. Jane started to notice that items in her home were being moved or misplaced. When she asked Tom about it, he denied any involvement and suggested she was becoming forgetful. "You must be stressed. You need to relax more," he would say, making Jane feel even more uncertain about her mental state. In the discard stage, the gaslighter may abruptly withdraw their affection and support, leaving the victim confused and destabilized. This stage can be particularly devastating, as the victim is left to deal with the emotional fallout of the manipulation alone. After months of emotional turmoil, Jane confronted Tom about his behavior. Instead of addressing her concerns, Tom suddenly ended the relationship, blaming Jane for being too difficult and unstable. He cut off all contact, leaving Jane to question what went wrong and why she felt so lost. "I can't do this anymore. You're just too much to handle," Tom said as he walked out, leaving Jane to deal with the aftermath of the manipulation. The discard phase often comes as a shock to the victim, who may have been holding on to the hope that things would return to the phase. The sudden withdrawal of affection and support can lead to intense feelings of abandonment and confusion. Jane found herself isolated and unable to reach out to friends or family, as Tom had slowly distanced her from her support network during the devaluation stage. She felt abandoned and struggled to rebuild her sense of self and reality. The cycle of abuse, gaslighting, often operates in a cyclical pattern, with the gaslighter sometimes reverting to the stage to regain control over the victim. This cycle of abuse can create a powerful emotional bond known as a trauma bond, making it difficult for the victim to break free from the manipulative relationship. After a few weeks of no contact, Tom reached out to Jane with apologies and promises of change. He once again showered her with affection and reassurances, causing Jane to doubt her decision to leave and consider giving him another chance. This return to the phase kept Jane trapped in the cycle of gaslighting. "I miss you so much. I've realized how wrong I was, and I promise to do better," Tom said, reigniting Jane's hope for a better future together. Recognizing and breaking free. Recognizing the stages of gaslighting is crucial for breaking free from this form of psychological manipulation. If you or someone you know is experiencing these patterns, it is important to seek support and take steps to protect your mental and emotional well-being. Protective measures: keep a journal, document events, conversations, and feelings to maintain a clear record of reality. Seek support. Reach out to trusted friends, family members, or mental health professionals who can offer validation and guidance. Set boundaries. Establish clear boundaries with the manipulator and stick to them. Educate yourself. Learn about gaslighting and other forms of psychological manipulation to recognize the signs and protect yourself. Understanding the stages of gaslighting can empower individuals to recognize manipulation early on and take proactive steps to safeguard their mental health and well-being. By staying informed and seeking support, you can break free from the cycle of gaslighting and reclaim your sense of reality and self-worth. Techniques used in gaslighting. Understanding the specific techniques used in gaslighting can help identify this manipulation early on. Blatant lies. The manipulator tells obvious lies with a straight face, causing the victim to question everything they know to be true. Denial and forgetting. The manipulator denies saying or doing something, despite evidence to the contrary. They may pretend to forget important events or details. Trivializing. The manipulator belittles the victim's feelings, suggesting they are overreacting or being too sensitive. Countering. The manipulator questions the victim's memory, making them doubt their recollection of events. Withholding. The manipulator refuses to engage in conversations or acknowledge the victim's concerns, creating frustration and self-doubt. Diverting. The manipulator changes the subject or questions the victim's thoughts, steering the conversation away from their actions. Stereotyping. The manipulator uses negative stereotypes about the victim's identity to undermine their confidence and credibility. Impact of gaslighting on mental health. Gaslighting can have profound and lasting effects on the victim's mental health. The continuous manipulation and psychological abuse can lead to anxiety and depression. Constantly doubting one's reality and feeling invalidated can lead to severe anxiety and depression. Loss of self-esteem. Gaslighting erodes self-confidence and self-esteem, making the victim feel unworthy and inadequate. Cognitive dissonance. The victim experiences conflicting thoughts and beliefs, causing confusion and difficulty in making decisions. Isolation. Victims may withdraw from social interactions, feeling misunderstood and unsupported. PTSD and complex PTSD. Prolonged exposure to gaslighting can result in post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, or complex PTSD, characterized by flashbacks, hypervigilance, and emotional numbness. Recognizing gaslighting in relationships. Identifying gaslighting in relationships is crucial for taking steps to protect oneself. Here are some signs to watch for. Frequent second-guessing. If you find yourself constantly second-guessing your memory and perceptions, it may be a sign of gaslighting. Feeling confused or crazy. Gaslighting often leaves victims feeling confused and questioning their sanity. Constantly apologizing. Victims of gaslighting may find themselves apologizing excessively, even when they've done nothing wrong. Defending the abuser. Victims may defend or justify the manipulator's behavior, believing they are at fault. Feeling isolated. Gaslighting can lead to isolation from friends, family, and support networks. Difficulty making decisions. The constant self-doubt and confusion can make it hard to make even simple decisions. Gaslighting in different contexts. Gaslighting is not limited to romantic relationships. It can occur in various contexts, including family. Parents or siblings may gaslight to maintain control or avoid responsibility. Workplace. Supervisors or colleagues may use gaslighting to undermine your confidence and career progression. Friendships. Friends may gaslight to manipulate and control the dynamics of the relationship. Medical settings. Medical professionals may gaslight patients, dismissing their symptoms or concerns. Strategies to combat gaslighting. If you suspect you're a victim of gaslighting, there are steps you can take to protect yourself. Keep a journal. Documenting events, conversations, and your feelings can help clarify your reality and provide evidence if needed. Seek support. Reach out to trusted friends, family members, or mental health professionals who can offer validation and support. Set boundaries. Establish clear boundaries with the manipulator and stick to them to protect your mental health. Trust your perceptions. Believe in your own experiences and feelings, even when they are being challenged. Educate yourself. Learn about gaslighting and other forms of psychological manipulation to recognize the signs and protect yourself. Practice self-care. Engage in activities that promote your well-being and reduce stress, such as exercise, meditation, and hobbies. Helping others who are gaslighted. If you know someone who is being gaslighted, there are ways to offer support. Listen and validate. Listen to their experiences without judgment and validate their feelings and perceptions. Provide information. Share information about gaslighting to help them understand what they're experiencing. Encourage professional help. Encourage them to seek support from a therapist or counselor who specializes in psychological abuse. Be patient. Understand that leaving an abusive relationship or situation is difficult and requires time and support. Gaslighting is a powerful and damaging form of psychological manipulation that can have severe effects on a person's mental health and well-being. Recognizing the signs and understanding the tactics used in gaslighting is crucial for protecting yourself and others from this insidious abuse. If you suspect you or someone you know is being gaslighted, take proactive steps to seek support and establish boundaries. Remember, your perceptions and feelings are valid, and you have the right to a healthy, respectful relationship. Thank you for watching Psych IQ. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and share your thoughts or experiences with gaslighting below. Your stories can help others recognize and combat psychological manipulation. Don't forget to subscribe for more insightful content on psychological health and well-being. Stay informed and stay empowered.